live. Rachel, did we hear anything new from Ms Gillard about her involvement in that slush fund?
Eliza, we didn't hear anything new today. I guess it wasn't a surprise for anyone. For years, Ms Gillard has been denied her involvement in any illegal activity involving this slush fund. It was set up in 1992 by the Australian Workers' Union and Bruce Wilson, who was the head of that union and dating Julia Gillard at that time. She was a lawyer for Slater and Gordon, so helped set up the incorporation, helped go through that legal process to incorporate this association. But Ms Gillard says that that's it in terms of her involvement, and she maintained that stance today. What's been at question for a number of years is the money that came into that fund, how that came into it, but also how it was spent. And Ms Gillard's involvement in this section of this issue is whether any of that money was spent to renovate her home in Melbourne. That question was put to her several times today, and she repeatedly denied it.
Told him on a number of occasions that Mr Wilson was paying for it.
Rachel Pupazzoni went backstage for the Australian Ballet's latest production to see how an idea makes its way to the stage.
The Australian Ballet's latest season, The Dream, has been years in the making, and we've been invited behind the scenes to see how it all comes together. Let's go inside. For artistic director David McAllister, it's taken 4 years to get to this point, to stage The Dream, based on Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream.
I really wanted to do an Ashton tribute program because he was such an important influence on the world of ballet, but also on our company. And it's taken a while for all of the stars to align and to get everyone here at the right time. So it's been a long process.
The Australian Ballet is staging not one, but 3 works by the late English choreographer Sir Frederick Ashton. I'm on board USS Antietam. It berthed here at Garden Island in Sydney earlier this morning. Now, the US ship is here for a number of days before it starts part of exercise Talisman Sabre next month. Now, 350 crew are on board this ship, which will be in Sydney for a few days, and we've been invited on board to take a look, so let's see what we can find. And so, Joe, what people found when they came out here from their houses yesterday was a body lying under the tree behind me, that of a man believed to be in his 20s. He was shot dead here in this park. We're in the middle of suburbia, Joe. This park is surrounded on all sides by houses, many of them with children. Emergency services were called by local residents, and they obviously responded, and paramedics, I understand, performed CPR on the man, but he did die here at the scene yesterday afternoon.